Hi, my name is Joshua Escobar, and in this assignment, I read the code of conduct for the company Best Buy. And ultimately, what I found about the company Best Buy when I reviewed their code of conduct was that they're a company that strives to enrich and also continue to put their customers first in everything they do. And obviously, Best Buy does numerous different things. They're involved in electronics. You see them involved in, you know, I see refrigerators, laptops, like I said, electronics, phone cases, phones. You see they have the whole Geek Squad part of it. So there's a bunch of different aspects that come into putting these customers first, whether that be trying to help them repair a phone, answer questions. Ultimately, they're trying to assist you in the best way possible so that you feel comfortable coming back. And that's ultimately one of the strengths that Best Buy's code of conduct focuses on, is putting the customers first and making the right decision. When it comes to making a decision with the customer or even other employees, you're trying to make the best decision possible. And usually, they preach that decision is usually going to come from yourself. No code of conduct is going to tell you what the ethical right decision is to be. So they definitely preach that. And like I was saying, with the company's strengths being in entertainment, productivity, communication, you also see them have some food areas, snacks and stuff like that. You see them have security and health stuff like Ring. They provide numerous different products to benefit people of all diversity. So they're very definitely not against any race, gender, anything like that. They're very diverse into who they're trying to give their products or advertise their products to, sell to. Being able to treat their customers with respect, honesty, and fairness obviously is key, as customers are the reason that we're here, and being able to continue to function and stay open without the customers. Obviously, this is why the customers are first. You want to make the customer as happy as possible. So you got to continue to treat them with respect, honesty, and fairness. Best Buy also promises to respect and protect any of your personal information that is shared with the company. So obviously, making accounts with the Best Buy cars, stuff like that. You have to be able to keep that trust within your customers, as obviously giving information like that isn't going to allow your customers to want to come back, if that makes sense. So they definitely rely on a strong commitment to also promote that diversity and inclusion amongst all their employees and customers as well. So obviously, you're putting your customers first and being very diverse and inclusive within everyone, but also within your employees as well, as you don't want a toxic workplace. And Best Buy also puts a strong emphasis on making the right decision, like I said earlier, to help better serve the community of customers that actually chose Best Buy. Like I said, employees are always trying to make a difference in every decision they make, as they believe every decision they make affects and carries on to the next day. For me, I've had numerous different personal experiences with Best Buy, but I find that when I do go to Best Buy, something that I always find employees there being is very helpful and very professional in their responses, as they're trying to get you the right information and put you in the right direction as to where you're trying to go. Whether that be, electronics, phones, laptops, something's messed up, they know where to get you, trying to get you to the Geek Squad or to the back of electronics. So I always feel like when I go into Best Buy, they're going to get me the right information at least. And they're definitely employees that know the topics that they're working with. It's not just like they're working in a field that they're very unfamiliar with. Everyone seems to know what they're doing and is very helpful in doing this with their customers, which is very helpful, because as a customer, when you go to a store and you want to ask a question, you expect the person to work there to actually know a little bit about the products. So it's nice when you go into a Best Buy and the majority of workers know, where stuff is, how they're going to help you, or where they're going to point you, which is nice. So obviously, like I said earlier, their code of conduct is centered around making the right decision. And ultimately, the brand, like I said earlier, puts it on the employees and the people that are actually representing Best Buy. Because in the end, ultimately, it is the employees that represent the company's reputation. And with Best Buy being a company who sells, advertises all these different brands and products every day to millions of people around the world, this customer trust is obviously important, as you want your customers to continue to come back and feel like they had a positive experience at the store. So Best Buy definitely preaches, putting the customer first, but also making that right decision in, stuff that maybe you might not know off the top of your head, but some things might just have to be ethically decision made or made a decision ethically. So ultimately, Best Buy definitely preaches putting putting that first. So yeah.